Today we are going to do the ball poem, and in this video I give the summary of the poem Ball Poem. This is chapter 5. Now I start with the Ball Poem is written by John Berryman, an American poet and scholar. He also won the National Book Award for Poetry and the Bollingen Prize. This poem is about losing something that you love and learning to grow up. It is about a young boy who, for the first time in his young life, is learning what it is to experience grief at the loss of much beloved possession, his ball. Once a boy was playing with his ball. It was bouncing in the street up and down. The boy was happily enjoying his game. While bouncing, suddenly it fell into the water and was lost. Without the ball, the boy became full of grief. Other balls can be bought, but they cannot bring back his childhood memories, which was associated with the lost ball. He suffers a sense of responsibility in the disposition of the ball in the materialistic world. The boy is deeply grieved due to his attachment with it. But the boy is gradually learning to stand up in life and accept the loss of materialistic things. The boy must feel his responsibility of the loss. Now, this was a general summary of the poem, and I am now going to do the important lines all line-wise. Though this is not in the form of stanzas, so we'll take the first 4 or 5 lines of it, and I'll explain the meaning of it. So, the first 4 lines. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over, there it is in the water. So, the explanation is, the boy has lost his ball. He learns for the first time in his life what it is like to experience the loss of his possessions. The ball symbolizes his childhood memories. The ball is the valuable possession of the boy, the first valuable possession of the boy. He sees it bouncing down the street and landing in the water. This ball has been with him for a long time. It forms an integral part of his childhood memories. It also implies that the boy's innocence is being replaced slowly by the experience of life, where he shall be losing and gaining many things. It may also mean the starting of his gaining maturity. This is the time where he has lost his boyhood innocence and the maturity to understand the world and the experiences around him. Now we come to the poetic devices used in stanza 1. The first is imagery, and the example is merrily bouncing down the street. There it is in the water. So here the imagery is of the ball rolling down towards the shore, towards the waterfront. The second one is symbolism. The ball in the poem represents childhood memories, childhood innocence, and worldly possession. So the ball is the example, symbolizes the childhood memories, childhood innocence, and worldly possessions. Now we come to assonance. The example of assonance in these 4 lines are bouncing down. The O, the vowel O and O is stressed here. So bouncing down. Now we come to the 4th one is the repetition. What is he to do? So here the repetition of the word what. The repetition of the word what 3 times in the first 2 lines draws our attention what the child will do after losing the ball, which is going to be the central theme of the poem. The reaction of the child after losing the ball is going to be the central theme of the poem. Now, the word merrily has again been repeated twice to make it appear that the child is helpless as the ball on its course goes away from the boy. So here merrily the ball seems to be very happy to be away from the ball, and in a very cheerful happy mood it leaves the boy and goes and falls into the water. No use, oh there are other balls. Now we come to the explanation of the next four lines. All the four lines are not given here, only the two, and the first and the last line of this is given, and I will read out the whole, what is the line actually, the lines that I am going to explain here. No use to say, oh there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbour where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. So what is the explanation of this? The poet says that there is no use in consoling the child by saying that there are other balls that he can play with, because the boy is in a state of grief. He stood firm, trembling and staring down, thinking all about his childhood days spent at the harbour with the ball. The poet feels bad for the little boy, but does not want to intrude on the child's privacy. He feels giving money to buy another ball would be worthless. Why it is going to be worthless? Because with the money a new ball will come, but with that new ball the old memories will not come. So he doesn't want to intrude on the child, he doesn't want to disturb the child. He wants the child to learn through this experience of his, let it be a learning experience for him, and he is just standing there and watching the different emotions and the feelings of this boy. Now we come to the next lines, and these lines are: he realizes for the first time the pain of losing worldly possessions. He senses first responsibility in the world of possessions. People will take balls will be lost always, little boy, but no one buys a ball back. Money is external. A very important and a beautiful lines. So the little boy goes through a transformation. He is upset and learns what it means to lose something in the world of possession. So the little boy standing there, and in those few minutes there is a great transformation in him. He understands that what it means to lose something in the world of possession, where he will lose things, he will buy some more to replace the one lost, but would never be able to buy back that he had lost. So he understands this, that he will get a new ball. The new ball will come. In the world of possessions, he will lose things and get new ones, but the new ones will never replace the old ones and the memories attached to them. The poet thus makes the boy understand about his responsibility, as the loss is immaterial. So here the poet, through this poem and through this boy, the poet wants all of us to understand that loss is immaterial. What is important to understand our responsibility towards our possessions and our responsibilities as such, to be more responsible towards the things we possess. Money is external, as it cannot buy memories, nor can it replace the things that we love, the things that really matter. Now we come to the last. Here the poetic device is symbolism and repetition. The repetition of the words ball draws our attention to the fact that some things once lost cannot be replaced. Here the word ball has been repeated again and again, and this ball symbolizes the worldly possessions. Earlier we had done in the first four lines, the ball represented the childhood memories, the childhood innocence, the boyhood innocence, and the first possession. But here in these lines, the repetition of the ball draws our attention to the fact that something once lost cannot be replaced, and it stands for all the materialistic possessions that we have with us. Now the next lines that we're going to do are: he is learning. Well behind his desperate eyes, The epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days, how to stand up. The poet states, now the explanation, the poet states that the boy is learning to bear the loss of the ball, his sweet memories of his childhood in a world of possession. It implies that as every man has to stand up after the loss, so will the boy. The boy will also learn that it is to lose one's possession, what it is to lose one's possession, and to stand up again to bear losses. The cycle of life must go on. The boy shall soon learn what it is to suffer the losses of his possessions like other men. This phenomena of losses and gains shall continue till life remains. So this is the line-wise explanation of all the lines that are there in the poem. I hope that this is going to help you to understand the poem better. Thank you very much.